as well. So today we are going to discuss about WebDriver weights. So this is the important session. So yeah, so in Selenium we have three types of weights. First one is like implicit weight. Already you guys aware about this, right? Implicit weight. Another one is like we can say that is WebDriver weight, and another one is like fluent weight. Fluent weight. So everyone aware about this WebDriver weight, right? Sorry, implicit weight, right? So now we are going to discuss about the WebDriver weight. Before going to WebDriver weight, we need to discuss about this implicit weight. So generally, the implicit weight will wait for all the elements to load in the page. So that is nothing but implicit weight, we can say. So let's see how we can write this implicit weight. Let's go for the WebDriver method. In the WebDriver interface, we have a method called manage. Okay, manage. So how we can write the syntax for this implicit weight is like driver dot manage weight dot, it will return, driver dot manage dot, actually give me a minute. Driver dot manage dot times out. Let's see. Let's click on this one. Let's go to this method. Yeah, we have a method called a timeouts. So we'll write timeouts. It will return as like a timeout interface. So inside that we have a method called implicit weight. Okay, we have a method called implicit weight. So we will use this method. We'll write like this. So inside this, what we will do is like we will write, we'll give the time, and also we need to pass the time units. Okay, time unit dot second or method. It depends upon you, like how many seconds we need to pass. Okay, whether we need to pass the seconds or whether we need to pass days or hours or milliseconds. It depends on you. So whenever we write like a driver dot, whenever we write like a driver dot, whenever we write like driver dot manage dot implicit, driver dot manage dot times out dot implicit wait. So it will wait for every element in the web page. Okay, every element in the web page. Okay, so when it comes to WebDriver wait, it will wait for particular element, like it will wait for particular condition. Okay, so let's see how we can write a WebDriver wait. So generally we will write like WebDriver wait. I'll write like wait new WebDriver wait, and inside this we need to pass driver reference and we need to pass the time units. Okay, we need to pass time units. This is the syntax generally we are having. So let's see. Yeah, this is the constructor. So using this constructor, we will pass the WebDriver reference and as well as time unit. Okay, so once we pass, then in wait, we have a method like in WebDriver wait, we have a method like until, and one more class we have, that is expected condition. So let's check that class as well. Expected condition. So this is the class we use for like wait for the particular element. So what we are doing is like expected condition dot, this is a static method. So what, how we can call this one, expected condition dot is alert present. Okay, is alert present. So it will return expected condition alert interface, it will return. Okay, so same way we have like the attribute contains, and we have another thing like we can able to say like element to be clickable by locator, element to be clickable by element. Okay, and we have lot of methods in this, like we can use the number of elements to be less than, or like presence of all the elements by located, all these things. Let's see the example so you can able to understand. So let me create a class. So new class example for WebDriver wait. We can say WebDriver wait, or we can say explicit wait also. So let's copy this code. System.out.println maximize. Up to here I'm copying. And also what I will do is like here also I will write like a driver dot manage. Yeah. Driver dot manage driver dot manage dot times out dot implicit wait. So here I will pass the like time. I'm just giving 10 seconds. Time unit dot seconds. Okay. It will wait for all the web elements to load in the page. Okay. Let's go to this tools QA application. Demo site. So I'll show you the alerts thing. So let's go to the alert. So you can able to understand whenever I'm clicking. So at that time alert is coming immediately. So when I want to click on this alert, it will come for 5 minutes, like 5 seconds. Okay. Let's what I will do is like let's uh, click on this one and let's perform the action. So here instead of this, what I will do is like I will paste this link here, and I will write like a driver dot find element by dot xpath. So inside this, I will write xpath for that particular button. Yeah. Yeah. So here what I will do is like button slash button at the rate id equals to whatever the attribute value we have, we are getting that one. Copy, and we are pasting here, and it will return as a list of it will return as a web element for us. Web element. So I imported that one as well. So what I'm doing is like I'm performing a click operation here. Dot click. So once I perform the click, then let's see whether we can handle with the normal alert. Okay. First of all, we'll see whether we can handle with the normal alert or not like that. After that, we'll go for the wait thing. Okay. WebDriver dot switch to alert. So it will return a alert interface and we are getting a reference. So we have a method called alert accept. Let's run this one. Run as Java application. Let's see whether it will handle or not. It was clicked and you can able to see it didn't handle. Okay, it didn't handle. Okay, it didn't work. So for this kind of situation, what we will do is like we will use alert interface. Sorry, we will use WebDriver wait. Okay, WebDriver wait. Okay, let's comment this code. Let's comment this code. Then what I will do is like a driver dot, not driver dot. So we need to create a WebDriver wait, right? So WebDriver wait. So I'm writing a wait and a new web driver wait. So here I'm passing a driver reference and here I'm passing the wait time. Okay, let's import this one. Okay, this one also we need to import. Okay, once we imported this one, then what we need to do is like we need to write wait dot. There is a function called until. So inside this until we need to pass the expected condition. So the expected conditions, I think these were expected conditions. Let's remove this thing and let me import this thing. Expected conditions or expected condition. Let me check. Yeah, this one is like expected condition. Let me copy this expected condition. Expected condition dot. Let's import this thing until the expected condition. WebDriver wait until expected condition dot partition class. So let me remove this thing. UI support and this thing. Let me import the proper WebDriver thing. WebDriver wait. Yeah, this is the one. WebDriver wait. Yeah. Okay, so I think that is the static one. Let me import this. Let me copy this. Here import, you can paste this one. expected conditions. Let's see whether it will work or not. Yeah, expected conditions dot is alert present. Okay, so once we have written this is alert present, then it will return as the alert interface. Okay, once it is written a alert interface, then what we need to do is like alert dot accept. Okay, let's see whether it will work or not. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah, now you can able to see the alert got handled. Okay, the alert got handled. Same way, we can write for another elements also. Okay, not only alert. We what we can do is like we can enter like we can perform entering a text or otherwise uh like clicking on the button whether the button is not displayed like that. Let's see another example. Until expected condition. So I'm passing this expected condition inside dot visibility of whether the element is displayed or not, like that we can check. Okay, or otherwise we can say the visibility of element is located. And yeah, uh, is element is displayed, sorry, not is element is displayed. So yeah, visibility of, we can say the frame to be available to switch to it, like that we can say. These are the different things we have. So according to that, we need to check the frame to be available and to switch it. So here you what you need to do is like you need to pass the locator. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me copy this URL. Instead of this alert button and all, I will comment these two things. And I will remove this alert thing. And here, what I will do is like I will pass that. Yeah, I will pass the web element for this interface. Sorry, not iframe. I'll pass the web. Sorry, I'll pass the XPath for this iframe. So for that, what I need to do is like I need to write by dot XPath. Okay. So within the double quotes, I need to pass this. Okay, once we pass this thing, then we need to end with semicolon. So what it will return is like it will return a web driver for us. So it got switched. So it will return a web driver for us. So here, what I will do is like I will write like driver dot find element. Let's see here. I'll copy this driver dot switch to parent frame, not parent frame. So this one is this. Okay, let me go here. Frame to be available to switch to it. So what it is returning? It is returning a web driver. Okay, already we have a frame. Already we have a frame. So here we are checking. Okay, we are checking only the frame is available or not. Let's run this code. So here there is no error because we are checking the availability of the frame in the application. Okay. So we have a different weights. One is like WebDriver weight and another one is like Fluent weight. These are the important things we have. So let me remove this thing. Okay. Yeah. Here alert dot accept. Okay. Let's run this. Now you can able to see it was clicked, but it didn't appear. After 5 seconds, it is appearing. So we are handling that using this WebDriver weight. Okay. So there is one more weight we have. There is a one more weight we have that is called Fluent weight. Okay. So using that Fluent weight, what we will do is like we will wait for the element to load. Wait for the element to load. Okay. So we'll write like this. Syntax is this: wait equals to wait equals to new Fluent weight we can write. And here inside this we will pass the driver reference. Okay. Once we pass this driver reference, then we have a few methods. Let me show you. We can say this one, we can say is like, it is a intelligent weight. It is a intelligent weight. Let me import this weight as well. And this one is also a Fluent weight. So once we import this one, then what I want to do is like I will write like wait dot, we have a method called until. So inside this we will write the condition that is like expected condition is alert is present. Okay, once it is done, then what we are doing is like we have one more thing like wait dot uh, yeah, we have a weight called uh, the different weights we have inside that. One is like ignore thing, expected condition dot, yeah, unexpected condition dot ignore thing. So here, generally what we do is like we will write like wait until the expected condition we will pass. So once we pass this unexpected expected condition is alert, so it will return us the alert for us. So instead of this wait, what I will do is like I will write a Fluent wait. Okay, so once I have written this, so instead of this wait until, we can write wait until also. Here we have like with a wait time, or we can say wait time. So inside that wait time, what we will do is like we will pass the duration, and also here we will pass the time unit. So time unit dot seconds. So I'll pass the seconds here. And as well as using this wait dot ignore. So using this ignore, what we can do is like ignoring, generally ignore all we can write, or otherwise what we can do is like we can write ignoring Here inside that, whatever the exception you want to ignore, so you can write. What I'm doing is like I'm writing no such alert exception. So I want to ignore this exception. Let me, or otherwise, if you want to handle all exceptions, so at the time we will write like exception dot class generally we need to mention here. So like this, it will ignore all kind of classes. And for every time, like a timeout already we have given. So instead of timeout, for every time to check, we have like polling every. So using this polling every, what we can do is like we will pass the time to check whether the element is present or not. Okay. And here also we can pass the duration. Duration in the sense we can pass the time unit. Okay, once it is done like in the fluent wait, first of all, we will write the timeout. And after that, we are writing a ignore condition, what type of exception we need to ignore. And another thing is like wait dot polling every time, polling every. So means like every time it will check whether the element is present or not. Then what we are doing is like wait until. So here what we are doing is like we are handling the alert, right? So for that, I will use this condition expected condition dot is alert is present. So it will return me a alert. It will return me a alert. So here is alert is present until the object. Okay. So instead of writing this alert and all, so what I will do is like I will write dot dot inside this dot expected condition. Yeah, we can say is alert is present. So let's see whether the alert is present or not. Then we'll see how we can handle this exception. If we get, we'll see how to handle the exception. Now you can able to see here the button got clicked and also the alert is there, but alert not handled because we are checking only the alert is present or not. We are checking whether the alert is present or not. Okay. So let's see what it will return. This is alert is return generally the alert interface, right? So once only we are checking only the alert is present or not. So then what we can do is like we can write this thing alert dot like alert equals to driver dot switch to alert, and then we are handling this alert. Let's run one more time. So here also the alert. Let's see whether the alert is handled or not. Do you think this alert is also not handled or stop this? It is taking time for every time. So generally we will write like this. So generally here it need to return a alert, but so let's see the alert interface. What I will do is like I'll write expected condition, expected conditions. Inside this I will write alert, write AL. Let's remove this thing, change to expected condition, or otherwise you can change to expected conditions. Remove this argument, or otherwise what I will do is like I will write alert here to alert expected condition, add cost. Okay, let's try and let's handle this thing. Right click, run as Java application. It didn't handle. So here we have given the timeout and as well as like every time, right, polling every time. So due to that, it is like it is not working. But the thing is like, so we can check using this fluent wait. Fluent wait is like a one type of intelligent wait. So for every time, whenever you are writing, so you need to mention all these things. Okay. So is it clear, right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So we have like different weights. So we can say there are three types of weights. This is an interview question. So how many types of weights we have like that? So you need to explain like there are three types of weights. One is like implicit weight. So you need to say like the command, complete command driver.manage.timesout.implicit wait. So it will wait for the all elements to load in the application. uh, uh, the implicit wait will wait for all the elements to load in the application. And when it comes to the like explicit wait, we have explicit wait is that is nothing but driver dot like WebDriver element, sorry, WebDriver wait. So using this WebDriver wait, what we will do is like we will wait for the particular condition until like until it satisfies. We can say until it will uh, visible, or until it will we can say is present, like alert is present, alert is we can say visible of element. Okay, visible of, like until the condition satisfies, it will wait. Okay, so one more wait is there, that is nothing but a fluent wait. So using this fluent wait is a intelligent wait. So using this, if the element is not present in the application, so it will wait for the element present until. Okay, after that it will perform the operation. So for that, what we need to do is like we need to create an object for fluent wait, and we need to pass the driver reference. And here we need to write wait dot until timeout, and wait dot ignore. So whatever we whatever we want to ignore. So we need to pass here the exception dot class I have given. And polling every time means it will check whether the element is not present. It will go and check for every uh, like uh, every 5 seconds, or like I have given a 2.5 means like every 1.5 seconds it will check. Okay, so like that it will not 1.5 seconds, we can say like milliseconds. Okay, so it will check, and after until it will present, it will check. After that it will perform that operation. Okay, so you need to explain these three things, like how many weights are there in Selenium, they will ask. You need to explain there are three types of weights: implicit weight, WebDriver weight, we can say, or we can say explicit weight, and fluent weight. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there is no doubts, right?